G'day, he's going. So yesterday I did a little presentation on modern gold mining methods on flashing your pan with Ed, and it was a good show. A lot of people enjoyed it. They'd like me to continue more. We briefly touched on gold flotation. Okay, so we all talk about, using gold pans to recover gold. We use gravity, all right? But the thing that recreational prospectors don't do is they don't look at flotation to recover gold. And I very, very quickly did a demonstration, and it was a very rough and horrible demonstration, but I've finished this off this morning, and I'm just going to do a quick video and show you the ultra-fine gold that you can recover when you start using flotation rather than gravity to capture gold. So I'm just going to turn yours around. Well, actually what I'll do, yesterday I just had a glass jar. I had some gold that I'd panned and recovered with a sluice. Tipped it into the jar, a little bit of dirty water, but I added some cooking oil. It was actually canola oil. Not the best oil to do flotation. Different oils have different properties, but just for a rough demonstration it works. So yeah, put it in there, shook it up, and straight away I could see the gold, some particles of gold were starting to float. This morning I added a little bit of washing up detergent, and then I poured pretty much boiling hot water into there, and again made it all frothy. The detergent actually helped lift the fine particles of gold, and I've just actually flushed it, and I've got pretty clean water there, and you can see the ultra fine particles of gold now floating on the surface. So I'll turn you around and quickly show you, or try to show you, because I say this is tiny gold, very hard to see, but we'll give it a go. So you can see the coarse gold in the bottom. And what I want you to do is focus more on the surface of the water. And if I come over closer to the edge, I'll just back you back out so it focuses properly. And so you can see that coarse gold down the bottom. You can just make out like an oily film on top. Now hopefully, if the camera's going to actually focus, which it doesn't want to do, got to try and get the angle right. You're hopefully going to be able to see some microscopic gold, if I can just keep my hand steady enough, sitting very close to the edge, so where it's nearly on the edge of the glass. Again, it's not wanting to focus very well. But along with the gold, there's other things that are floating, like pyrite. There's pyrite floating on top. There's probably iron and other metals, possibly some copper, bit of silver. Coarse gold will sink, but with a little bit of oil and a little bit of detergent, the ultrafine gold will float on top. Yeah, it's not, this camera on this phone maybe just be able to make out a little bit there. There you go, see that? Put my finger in the water and make it move. Right, so there was a little bit there. Now you can just see some sparkles there now. A lot of those sparkles are oil, but some of that is ultrafine gold. So that was just a crash course in using flotation to recover gold from concentrate.